When you seen the top 20 list that was posted on the page, like, what was your reaction to that?
I was just glad to be on the list because I only had one song out and it had only been out for maybe a month or two. So I was just glad to be on the list. I really didn't give a fuck about the rank. I didn't care that I was fucking number 19 because I knew in my mind, like, this is so temporary. It's such a temporary, you know, like, I just saw people getting ass hurt, like, like, you know, just cutting up for real, like, mad that they weren't on the list or feeling like certain people should have been above certain people. Even people that support me, like, damn, I feel like Monaleo. I was just like, chill, it's not that big of a deal.
Yeah.
It's just the fact that I was just glad to have been on the list, and I knew in my mind I just had more work to do. That's all that was telling me. Like, and even though, like, shit like that, and this is no disrespect to, like, you know, Stay Down or anybody, but, like, shit like that in the real world really doesn't matter. But it's like, when it comes to, I don't know, you know, you kind of want to get a little competitive. So that in my mind, it was just like, okay, well, shit, I just got to do more. I just got to work a little bit harder, put out more music, get my name out there, make sure niggas know who I am, so that the next time they do this list, it'll be a totally different order.
Yeah.
Like, that was where I was at in my mind, and I just kept it moving. Like, I wasn't upset about it.
How are people reacting to your new song that you just dropped?
They like it.
They like it?
They really like it, yeah. They fuck with it. Even Rolling Loud posted it on their story, which was fucking crazy to me, because I was like, what? Like, even though I'm gonna be on Rolling Loud in December, they didn't have to do that.
Yeah.
It was just one of those things I was really appreciative of. Spotify put me as, like, they put me on the cover of, like, the Texas Rising Artist, which I thought was amazing. Different playlist covers. Tidal has, you know, the Tidal is a really big. Tidal is always tweeting about, like, just Monaleo. I love Monaleo, which is fucking crazy. So people have really been fucking with it. So I'm appreciative.
If you could work with anybody dead or alive, who would it be and why?
Aaliyah. I just feel like I really love Aaliyah. A lot of people kind of, like, compare our kind of vibes to each other. Aaliyah was very shy. She would go in the studio and turn off the lights, and I do the same thing. Like, I'm very, like, shy, very timid, very reserved, but still have a very powerful presence. It's like when I walk in a room, I light it up. You know that, even if you know who I am or not, I'm going to make my presence felt and known. And I feel like she kind of had the same, I would imagine that she kind of had the same vibe. So I would have loved to have worked with her.
So I wanted to ask you a quick question. If Aaliyah was alive today, do you think she'll be bigger than Beyonce?
That's a good question. It's really hard. It's hard to say. You know, it's like the coulda, shoulda, woulda thing. Is like, would she have been? Who knows?
Well, I only say that because around when Aaliyah was alive, she was, I wouldn't say was the top female, but damn near was, like, up there, you know, to be the top. And, like, you heard of Beyonce, but Beyonce wasn't doing her solo thing. She was with Destiny Child. So that's why I say Beyonce.
I think they probably would have both. I think Beyonce would still be Beyonce because she has a very different work ethic. Like, she's a workaholic, and no one can take that from her. So regardless of, like, who would have been, who was around, like, whoever the competition would have been for, or competition per se, but whoever would have been in the same lane as Beyonce, like, she still would have been who she was because she just has a different work ethic that a lot of people don't have. But I think they both would have still been icons, legends.